Next up, it's a startup from Bangalore. It's a startup that reaches out to a very hot, evergreen almost now in India at least, e-commerce sector. Before inviting the Unbox team, I'd like to play out their pitch video.
Finding your favorite title and author in a bookstore like this one can truly be a daunting task. Life in an online e-commerce world is very different, and that's where we come in. We at Unbox provide a search solution on the cloud which can plug into any e-commerce site and provide your users with a world-class search experience instantly. So e-commerce sites can say goodbye to putting in thousands of dollars and years of effort to get their search right. Our search solution is customized for e-commerce sites which are product and feature intensive. A revenue model. Our pricing structure is on the basis of the number of products and the number of searches that take place on the platform. It's divided into slabs. So for around 20,000 searches, we charge $250 a month, which can go up to $10,000 per month. With this model, we project our revenues to cross 1 crore by the end of this year and 90 crores by the end of 5 years.
The time we've come on to Super Angels, we've added more features to the product, which gives us wider access to a market. We are looking at a target of achieving at least $150 million market worldwide. We've added at least 6 more customers, and which takes the total up to 15. And we are looking at hitting a monthly recurring revenue of $15,000 a month by end of March. I want to raise $200,000 for 10% equity.
Welcome, guys. I'd like to start off with Sanjay. Sanjay, you've seen this plan, you've met these guys before. What's your take on the technology and its use?
I think the technology is good. I think this is all about your selling, your marketing, your go-to-market. So tell me a little bit about how you scale on the sales side.
Basically, by us being able to be platform agnostic, we can fit into any website. This is where it presents an opportunity for us, where we can work with any website which has any searchable content to be out there. Our search can power that website.
And they believe $10,000 is a decent value for that.
To throw in some numbers, we've reduced, we've reduced the no results found pages. We've seen that 30 to 35% of entire search queried results were no results found. We've got it down to 2%.
I'd like to start off with Mahesh. Mahesh, are you in or you out? You still maintain your stand?
If you guys had progressed the way we talked about it, I would have been in. But as of right now, like I said, do this and come back to me in whatever time it takes, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Till then, I'm out.
So, Vishal?
Well, if they have if I had a secret sauce, I would start my own restaurant and not give it to everybody else. And since they're distributing the sauce freely, I'm not interested.
Sanjay?
The go-to-market for me. I'll wait.
Karthik?
I like the positives of the opportunity. If I had to place a bet, it would be more like 50 lakhs and 10% for it. There's a lot to prove. I don't mind taking early stage risk, but that's kind of
so we have a investment with 50 lakhs at 10%. How does that look for you guys?
In 6 to 8 months, we have a pipeline of making $100,000 a month. I mean, the money, more than the money, we see that there is value to work with everybody. So that's why we came to a conclusion that we can go up to 5%. So
I can do a page, but unreasonable expectation on valuation is what it is. So I actually was making an offer of 2 crore for 26%, and I was buying a complete ticket that you had, which was your offer. So if you want to do a bit of pro rata on that, there are discounts and offers.
So 2 crores for 26 is 8 crores post.
Right.
So if you're talking about whatever 50 lakhs, it is whatever.
You can take a pro rata.
It's 6%.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
6-7%.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. 50 lakhs for 7%, you get the 15 seconds.
Okay, so we can do one thing. Thanks Vijay for showing that you like us. I mean, I like the fact that you like us.
Why are you having to Sharma?
So 50 lakhs. To be frank, we are extremely confident of hitting 100K mark in 6 to 8 months. We have a huge pipeline.
So Pawan, what's your final take?
Yeah. So I think we'll wait and come back for a better valuation.
So again, if you're waiting, fine. I'd like to see you back if you can do this self-serve thing and get it up.
Sure. All right. It's not always that the startup refuses the investment from the angel. A big round of applause for Unbox. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming out to President Mahesh, and the rest of them are waiting for you to come back with your revenue numbers. It's time to introduce the third startup on stage. It's another startup from Bangalore, from the voice space. Let's play out the pitch of Exotel.
How many times have you seen businesses that have not just one number, but 5? And even with all these 5 numbers, you never seem to get through to them. Solutions such as call centers are expensive and time consuming. So disconnect that line, because we have a solution called Exotel. Exotel is an innovative voice and SMS technology. It's a phone management platform on the cloud. So firstly, you tell your customer about your number. One number to call and to SMS. When a call comes in, our technology routes this call to yours and your staff's phones on the basis of convenience. Our pricing model is one, where we charge the consumer 1 paisa per person per second for all voice calls and 6 paisa per SMS. There are no setup costs or fixed costs. We've been now able to get a lot more customers who are using the product a lot more and giving us a lot of feedback. Our team size has also increased. We've hired specific people for managing our sales, marketing and technology. We've also started operations in Bombay and we've been rolling there for the last 3 months now. Looking to raise between $500,000 and $750,000. We will probably be happy giving up to 25% stake to the investor.
Alright folks, it's time to introduce Exotel onto stage. Put your hands together. It's time for our first section, Crossfire for Exotel. I'd like to start off with Mahesh. You've met with Shiv Kumar and the team. What are your questions for Exotel? What would you like to know more about the business?
So I really want to understand how many customers you've grown to. We've been talking for many months right now. You're still slow on that uptake in terms of picking up customers. So what's happening on that front?
Sure. Hi Mahesh. We have about 65 customers now. We are going a little slow on the customers, primarily because we want to fix supply side and infrastructure side issues.
What does it mean? That supply side and infra side issues means your software isn't done yet.
No, the only thing that's actually working well is the software. Turns out that the telecom infrastructure of this country, and especially when you're in the cloud business, is extremely fragile. And
you are fixing the telecom industry in India.
How much is this company?
And you have 3 weeks, it'll be done.
No, we're not fixing the telecom network. We're just creating redundancy so that when one line goes down, the other line is up, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Karthik, what are your thoughts of Exotel? What do you make of the business?
The challenge is going to be, is this a feet on street model? Is it a reseller model? How do you reach out these hundreds and thousands of customers? As Mahesh said, is scaling up a function of capital, or is it far more challenging than that?
What sort of targets would you like to set for Exotel?
I would want to see at least like maybe a customer a day for the next year.
Right. Shivku, how confident are you of achieving that?
It's actually pretty simple. So one of the 5 finalists here is my customer. I actually stumbled across another customer who's sitting somewhere in the audience. I think the value prop is significant. I'm sure I can convert 3 of the 10, which is also the conversion ratio that we are having right now. I think there is no doubt in my mind. I think whether it is feet on the street or not, I think we're going to sell.
It's time to move to the next section, which is place your bet. Shivku, what's your funding requirement? How much are you looking to raise?
I think I'm happy with 3 crores for about 25%.
3 crores for 25%. Okay.
Are you willing to go completely B2C, forget this SME business altogether?
At this point, I don't know.
You don't know? Because I'm willing to give you the 3 crores for 25%, but I'm looking for a B2C model.
I like what I call the XSME, the extra small enterprise, XSE enterprise, which is like the small office, home office, which might be producers, 3 people working in a consultancy, 5 people working on a movie, 8 people working on a production house. Companies of 10 people or less.
How do you find them? How the cost of selling to them is impossible.
I have a magic word called self-serve, right? I'm actually willing to, it's not 3 crores for 25%, but I'll probably offer you 2 crores for 30%.
Karthik, you haven't spoken too much. Though
I'm just gauging all the bets. I can put together a small consortium to get 2.5 crores. 2.5 crores is what I would put on the table.
Okay.
Not more than that.
Okay.
And I think I'll be comfortable taking 26% of the company.
2 crores, 26%.
2 crores for 26% from Mahesh. Shiv Kumar, the clock is ticking. The investors have placed their bet.
It's too little in terms of what I can distinguish. Like Mahesh brings his own values. I think Karthik brings his own values.
Sure.
Both of them, I know them well, and I trust them. But I think I don't have much else to choose except the fact that he's giving me 50 lakhs more.
Yeah. So, are you making a formal acceptance of the offer from Karthik?
Let's do it.
Fantastic. Great. We have a winner. It's time to introduce our next startup onto stage. Before inviting Droid Cloud, I'd like to play out their pitch videos.
Mobile applications have grown with a tremendous proportion. Right now, every month we get 35,000 new applications on various app stores. Now, all these applications are bound to the mobile devices. What we have to do, the problem is that those applications have to get into the web space. Droid Cloud solves this problem. Droid Cloud brings basically Android on the web. So the user can access an Android application from the browser itself.
One of the use cases that I'm a developer and then I want to share my application, like how it works on the actual device to my users or my clients.
So the price point for this is on per app per month basis. We currently forecast it as $30, but it depends on the infrastructure cost.
As you know, in the last speech, we have showed the work type of Droid Cloud. After that, we have released the public demo for Droid Cloud on the 16th of Jan, where people enjoyed the Droid Cloud technology and they have used the Sudoku app of live app of Droid Cloud. After that, we have released the private beta of Droid Cloud on 9th of Feb, where app publishers publish their apps on Droid Cloud and they are using the technology in the beta stage now. We are planning to release the public release on the next month. For investment is concerned, we are ready to sweat around 10 to 15% of equity for 1 crore funding.
Yeah, that was the pitch of Droid Cloud. We'd like to invite the team from Droid Cloud. Round of applause, guys. I'd like to start with the big Android user here, Mahesh. Android app development on the cloud.
What's the actual use? So is there a big use for this? What's the big use of... I'm curious.
Yeah, this is what we are targeting right now with current technology, that is creating app links and sharing on the web. And so when users come to that link, they can try that app. If they like it, they can download it or share it.
So you're saying the hypothesis now is to see more Android apps being used on other platforms?
Yeah.
Karthik, what are your thoughts on Droid Cloud?
To me, if you can build a platform which is seamlessly migrating one application across platforms, if that process is seamless, I think people will pay.
Fantastic. It's time for the place your bet section. A lot of different takes. Vishal, are you in or are you out?
I can play with virtual currency also.
Vishal's out. Sanjay?
It'll take a little bit more time, I think.
Okay. Karthik?
Same, too early for us. I mean, would love to see a little more traction. Again, friends, family, angel, go build out something, survive, show us what the use case is, then it might be interesting.
So it's between Mahesh and Vijay. Mahesh?
Mahesh, you have to fund anything Android. Come on.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to offer for 0% stake my time, and that my colleagues to help figure out a business model. It's too early to look at funding, and if there's something that works out, I'm happy to look at later. But right now, 0% for my time.
Vijay?
So
what are you looking at?
What's the amount you're looking at?
Yeah, around 1 crore for 15 to 20%.
So you're looking to raise 1 crore?
Yeah, crore.
For between 15 and 20%.
15-20% for 1 crore. Okay, so I think it has to be in stages. I think there is, as we all are talking about, business model ideation and so on. So I'll commit in 2 tranches 1 crore. So it'll be first in 50 lakh and then second on a few discovered business models which have a traction on that second tranche of 50 lakh. So there'll be 2 tranche ticket, and 15 to 20%. I'll just go flat on 26, straight forward that. So we can do for it again.
What's your
1 crore 26%? It's 50 lakh for 13%. For now, if we have to say that word, and then there is a commitment of full 1 crore anyways. So 50 lakh for 13%.
50 lakh for 13%.
13%. Is that something that's valuable to you?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Well, we have a deal.